Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here, back again with Back to the Future, the game. We are loading right up into the thing. I'm gonna get this out of here. A final Twizzler for the night. So, whoops. Very unprepared. So, I don't even remember the last thing I did. Well, that's not what I'm trying to do. Actually, Furman does a demonstration.
Hey, Artie. Have you seen Emmett? He isn't at his booth. Odd. Well, he hasn't left the hall. I would have seen him. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Okay.
See you around.
So he's in the area. I doubt any of this stuff will work, or somehow we managed to find him after I already went through all this stuff, but we'll give it a shot, see what happens. Once again, it is super effing late. It's 3:20, well, it just turned 3:28.
No one in here.
Okay. Just turned 3:28. It is... This is like a last minute thing. I had to do this tonight because
Hiya, folks.
Hi, Trixie.
Now, what can I do you for?
You
Yes.
seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah. He wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah. Uncle or something?
Or
okay, yeah, I did all that.
I don't think Edna's gonna be an obstacle anymore.
So she was the speakeasy arsonist after all. Kid was right.
I don't think so. Thanks.
Picture radio. Like I was saying, as far as maybe I can go back to, well,
Emmett's gonna fly his electrokinetic levitator, and he's gonna do it today.
so I can just walk right up here. I cannot. Oh wait.
Emmett's gonna fly his
Okay. So he says the same thing when you look at the actual machine
it's
or the sign, so that's interesting. But I had to do this kind of last minute because my girlfriend's sister is coming into town. She's supposed to get here at like, oh my goodness.
Excuse
Supposed to
me,
get here
Mr.
at like 7. So
I'm
I
looking
was
for
just
a
like,
friend of
I
mine,
gotta film this
Emmett
episode.
Brown.
This is the
Tall
only
young guy,
chance I really had to
reddish
film
brown
tonight.
hair.
Distracted look.
That's him. Any idea where he went?
He just passed by here with an older gentleman. I think they were headed into the House of Black.
Great, thanks.
To the outer what? What did he just say? Well, he's obviously not in the house. Well, I guess I'll talk to the
Convention
algae cake,
special!
the hostile
How about an
guy.
algae cake?
One algae cake coming right
This
ahead.
is gonna
Wait a
keep
minute.
happening,
It's
yeah. Okay. Let's see if this switches anything
Artie.
up.
Emmett's in the glass
Oh.
house with Carl Sagan. Then you found him.
I didn't
Oh,
hear what that
good.
guy. I didn't hear him say
It's not
glass
good.
house.
Sagan's
at
gonna make him miss
all.
his demo.
What are you, his mother? I'm sure he can take care of himself.
See you around.
Well, now I'm curious what Trixie's gonna say, so we'll get that option. As I explained, with her getting in so early, she's gonna be staying here.
Hiya, folks.
So
Hi, Trixie.
Now, what can I do
I
you
have to
for?
get this episode.
Look, Trixie, I found
I have
Emmett.
to get this
He's in the
episode
glass
done
house with Doc, Carl
before
Sagan.
I miss the
Oh,
opportunity.
good. That's nice.
We've got to get him out of there.
Aren't you being a little dramatic? It's an exhibit, not a prison.
Thanks.
So, filming late at night again. As I've stated several times before, this is like the worst game to play late at night. I feel like I have more energy, probably due to the fact that, oh, there you are. My
Hey,
work schedule has been like
come out of there.
really
Don't listen
dumb
to him.
lately. Oh, he's trying to lock him in or something? Or, oh, I guess not.
Perfect.
Well, this should be interesting. We actually get to walk around in the house. Finally. At least I hope so. I really, really hope so. It looks like it's going to be puzzle related too, so
Welcome to the
yeah, this should be
House
fun.
of Glass, the future of domestic life.
Okay, Emmett, let's get you out of here. Emmett! Emmett, don't listen to him. He's crazy.
I'm still not sure about this business proposal, Mr. Sagan.
Let me explain.
I wonder why they didn't do
Glass, unbreakable
and soundproof. Yeah.
Soundproof glass. Great.
Our living space can be configured to meet the needs of any family. Need a private study? Simply slide the walls in, or slide them out again to create a spacious banquet hall.
Interesting idea. But after a while, that's
Emmett,
weird.
get out of this place and back to your booth. You're gonna miss the demo. Come on, Emmett, look up here. Ah.
Okay, let's slide this. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of awesome. Shouldn't be able to, oh, well, slides in. That makes sense. And there's no handle here. Oh. Oh, never mind. So we'll go downstairs. I like this. This is fun. This is everything I hoped for and more. I get to see the glass house, and it ends up being this really weird, like, puzzle thing where you just slide all the walls around to get through. They are, like, right on the other side of this glass. So, whoa! And I'm actually walking on top of this. Oh, frick. Yeah. Gonna assume we're stuck. So we're gonna restart that. We're gonna just load that on up. That was something. I mean, I was like, okay, it's one thing. He just starts floating out like, oh, that's really weird. I thought it would be like, you know, it's not really tracking him, but it's like, nope, he's there. He's there, and he is officially now walking in like this random backwards location. Whoops. So
I'm looking.
So get the information there. Get back to the house. That was really. I feel like that's the first actual bug.
Hey, Emmett, come out of there. Don't listen to him.
I feel like there was like one other time where there's like a legitimate bug that I had to deal with before, but that was not. That was like a slow motion bug too. That was just like, and now he's there and also stuck. So that was interesting. I like that. Sometimes it's fun to see bugs. It would have been cool if like I could actually walk back and he just like slowly, you know, sank beneath it again, and then we could have just kept going. Oh, I didn't finish what I was going to say about this.
He's crazy.
What I was going to say was, I wonder why they didn't do the part where it's like white glass up there as well, because that seems really weird. Because if it's white on that side, it's going to be white on the other side. At least if it's on a flat surface.
Great.
Well, that's not necessarily true, I guess. Let's see what this does, actually, if I leave that here. Do this. I feel like that's important. I could be wrong, but I feel like that might be. I'm all the way down here. So if that starts to happen again, I will. I'll be sure to cancel it so that way we don't have to go through it again. Back. No, what did I do? It was this. Okay, he's fine this time. He's got it. Okay. Okay, so I can't act. Oh. That way. So that wouldn't go over. Okay, yeah, so that should be what I'm looking for. It's kind of hard to tell because the angles are so weird. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Oh. I was like, oh, I got it. Sweet. Does this smell like chloroform to you? Like that's totally what's about to happen. Yep. So does this smell like chloroform to you? I hit the mute button when I did that, but knocked out is what I was trying to say. Of course. Okay, so I shouldn't be able to move this, but I'm gonna test it just in case. Oh, it moves the far away. That's right. Okay. So we walk around. Where did they come from if they were just right here? Oh, crap. That's interesting. I didn't see that one coming.
Where'd you take him now, Doc?
I did not see that one coming at all. That's actually kind of cool.
The next exhibitor on our list is Officer Danny Parker of the Hill Valley Police Force. Officer Parker is going to demonstrate a few of the many marvelous tools that our boys in blue will soon have at their disposal. The criminal element has truly met his match today. Officer Parker?
Oh, that's not good.
It seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained, but I'm sure his presentation would have been both
stock sound
enlightening
effects
and
they're
exciting.
using.
How about a round of applause just for the heck of it?
I saw him like get what? That's not what I was trying to do. But I saw the guy, Jacques Cousteau, that guy. I saw him like suddenly like get up.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a tall, thin, older gentleman. He might have been with a tall, thin, younger gentleman.
I know just who you're talking about. Hey, just left not a minute ago. If you hurry, you might catch that.
Take off your helmet.
I prefer to leave it on. The inland air is difficult on my sinuses.
I know you're in there, Doc.
Doc? Yes, I am a doctor.
So did he just like beat the dude over the head insanely hard?
Quit fooling around, Doc. What have you done with
Stop! Help! I'm being attacked!
Sonny! What are you doing? You can't assault the exhibitors!
You don't understand. He's kidnapped Emmett.
The boy's obviously confusing.
I'll say he is.
You want I should toss him out on his ear?
That won't be necessary. Do you know who that is? That's Jacques Duteau of the Oceanic Institute.
Every time they say it,
not.
it's just funny to me.
Please keep it down. The Expo went through a lot of trouble and expense to secure Professor Duteau. We can't afford to antagonize him. But if you've got a complaint against him, we can straighten it out after the show. But if you make another scene like that, I'm afraid I'm gonna have you expelled from the hall.
Well, if he knocked the dude out, which he would have to, I mean, he would have to hit him super hard to knock him out without nobody noticing that.
Where'd
Let's
you
see what
stash
happens
Emmett?
here.
In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I'm gonna take a closer look at that bathysphere.
Not without a ticket, I'm afraid, sir.
Hey! Is this guy trying to bum a free ride?
No.
See that you don't. Feels good to be on the right side of the law.
I have like 1 million tickets. Unless I'm suddenly out. Alright, let's see.
Professor Duteau, huh?
At your service.
What have you done with the real Professor Dutot?
I'm not sure I like your insinuations.
I'm not sure I like you kidnapping Emmett.
Perhaps I should call the authorities and have you removed from the hall.
You're a cold-blooded guy, Dutot.
C'est la vie.
What have you done with the real Professor Dutot?
I'm not sure
I'm not sure I...
Perhaps...
You're a cold... Take a ride in a bathysphere. Your bathysphere. I'd like to see the inside of it.
Can't get in without a ticket, I'm afraid.
You're not gonna get away with this, you know.
As they say...
I'm really confused as to how saying, oh, I have a ticket right here is not an option. I've got like 100 million tickets. Oh.
I ought to just go raise the bathysphere myself.
I don't think so.
That actually makes a
I'm
ton
giving
of
you
sense.
trouble, Mr. Dutot?
I've got to get Emmett out of there before it's time for his demo. Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I've got a ticket.
See,
you
now
have to honor my
I
ticket.
have a complaint.
It's the wrong kind of ticket. Sorry.
Oh, give me a break.
See, now I have a bit of a complaint. I go to Trixie. It would probably have made more sense to go to Artie, but she gave me tickets, so I'm just... I feel like it makes more sense to go to her first.
See that bathysphere? Emmett's inside that bathysphere.
That's nice.
Nice? He's a captive.
That's kind of a weird way to write the dialogue for him.
Of Carl Sagan.
To do the bathysphere
I think I've
thing
got
twice.
what you need.
Or to say it
The Hill Valley
twice.
Expo may prove overwhelming to those of a delicate disposition. If you are feeling confused or disoriented, try these simple steps. 1. Put your head between your knees.
Never mind. Thanks anyway.
Okay. Maybe we will go to Artie. That seems to make more sense now. Because she thinks I'm crazy. He'll probably think I'm crazy too, actually, so we'll see what happens. It would be amazing if the hostile guy was the one that actually helped me out. Let's see what he says.
That's Carl Sagan in the deep-sea diving suit, and he's holding Emmett captive in the bathysphere. You're making a pretty serious allegation, mister. I'll have to look into it. Right after the show. This ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right? Sure, that's a P ticket. Well, the guy at the aquarium is refusing to honor it. There must be some mistake. Come on, let's straighten this out.
Boom.
Professor Dutot, this young man claims you refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I'm only too happy to take his ticket. Please, climb the ladder, and I will raise the bathysphere.
Okay, so, I mean, it's video game logic. We'll go with that, but there's no reason whatsoever that me going from here to here and then over to here allows him to go all the way up and take him out. Oh.
Stuck. I am afraid I cannot raise the bathysphere at this
Okay.
moment.
That makes
What a
sense.
shame.
Yes, it is. Well,
It
I
is,
will
tis.
work on the problem. Perhaps if you come back later. Come down, please. The bathysphere exhibit is currently closed for repair.
I'll wait.
Oh, crap.
Hiya, folks.
Well, I'm
It's
sure there's
me,
no actual
Techni,
time
News of
limit.
Progress, gracing you once again with my presence.
I just love the cheers
Speaking
when
of
there's
presents,
no
what
people in
better
there.
gift could Hill
There aren't
Valley
even
offer the world than this magnificent
random
science
people
and
in there. There's only the
technology
people you can
exhibit.
talk
Hey,
to.
folks, if you haven't done so already, I
love the
urge
random
each
woo.
and every one of you to take a peek at Furnishings of the Future. Right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me, Techni, at our information desk.
Okay. I'll just grab this.
Step back! You're tripping the hose.
Am I?
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
It's very bad form.
That's a risky play,
sorry.
by the way. I mean, I got him at this point.
It's an old nautical superstition. A crimped horse meets imminent doom.
It does if there's somebody inside the bathysphere, but I thought
Especially
you said
if
there
it's
wasn't
your younger
anybody in the
self.
bathysphere.
There's not.
So I guess we just wait him out. Or
Hey!
oh,
Emmett gets no air until you raise the bathysphere.
Emmett? Who?
Emmett, you!
I like that.
You ready to drop the act now, Jacques Cousteau, aka Carl Sagan, aka...
No!
I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you would.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right? I'm just gonna keep holding this... Why not? You know what happens when the air runs out, to both of you.
I command you untrim that hose!
I demand you let Emmett out of that bathysphere.
I'm confused as to if
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can't you see he's messing with us? There's nothing wrong with those gears. Monsieur Dutot is doing his best to fix the exhibit. Hovering over him like that doesn't help the situation any.
It is a lot like George.
The hose!
Raise the bathysphere, Doc.
I won't do it!
Then neither will I.
I'm legitimately confused. Let me just get a hint here. Citizen Brown may not have Emmett's best interest at heart, but of course he wouldn't want any actual harm to befall his young counterpart. Marty would never harm Emmett either, but does Citizen Brown know this for sure? Okay, I do just wait him out. I'm like, that was taking a minute. I'm just like, I'm really not sure what's happening.
So the laws, the gears, they have become unstuck.
There, see? It was just a malfunction after all.
Let's get you out of there.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true.
Dang, he bolted.
Hey, you. Hey, he just took that guy's wallet. I think he took his wallet.
Oh, remind me not to become an oceanographer. I guess I
I
must
love these
have
references.
such a claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
Well, we've all got problems. Now, you better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there. Last thing I recall, I was in the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Oh, he had some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush. I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him that... Say, where'd he go? Do you know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave. One of his experiments blew up on him.
No, I know how that is.
Greetings
All right,
and
so we should be good.
salutations to all our honored
I like to
guests.
think we're
I am Techne, Muse of Progress,
relatively
and
close
it is
to,
my pleasant
you know,
task
solving this whole
once
problem.
again to
I feel like
highlight
there's
one
quite
of
a,
the
you know,
great
I
minds
mentioned
who
in
was
the
hard
last
at
episode.
work
I feel like she's
building
saying
a
the same
better
stuff she's
tomorrow.
said for like the past two
I think
episodes,
that's
so
me.
I'm talking over
I'm
it.
next on the roster.
But are you ready?
No, I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Oh, right. Here you go.
Right out of my ass.
Come on, let's get up there.
The other thing is huge. Like, it's even, like, I know they do that all the time. There's even a term for that, actually. When people just, like, pull stuff out of nowhere.
The life of everybody in town.
But it's just,
See the very thing he's brought to share with us today?
it's just even funnier when it's something crazy big like that.
That ought to do it. Are the block bearings all in the raised position?
Block
It's like a
bearings,
random,
block
like,
bearings.
peak in the audio
Raise
there.
position. Check.
Then it looks like all systems are go.
She was only 19.
Wish me luck.
So hold your Snickers.
Don't have to.
She was saying a lot of stuff in the background. She was talking about, like, Joan of Arc being 19 and stuff. My audio is insanely effing loud. Like,
I
Jesus.
hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Lathrop Brown be
I'm gonna assume that
terminated
that's
and
his
forfeit by
father.
reason of insanity. I declare him
Insanity.
to be in contempt of me, his father. Where
Let
is
me
he?
just
Head
back
him over this
the
instant.
fuck up. I totally lost my train of thought.
The
By
longer
the
you
way.
hold out, the harder it's going to be for you.
Arkansas, Emmett, and Judge Bro.
Emmett.
Don't give me away.
Jump the levitating guy. Silly down there.
I thought you weren't scared of your father anymore.
When he's in a mood like this, I'd have to be suicidal not to be scared.
I thought you weren't.
Okay, that's
When he's
a
in a mood,
Just jump in the levitator and go. What's he gonna do?
shoot me down with an anti-aircraft gun?
from his pocket.
Come on, Emmett. You can't miss your big moment. You don't look very dignified crouching down there, you know.
Better undignified than dead.
Let me talk to him.
It's a fairly valid point.
That boy!
Oh, I can't actually walk down. I really can't remember my train of thought. It was before the pulling stuff out of his butthole thing. Before Joan of Arc. Just can't even remember what the F I was talking about before that. I had like too many thoughts all in my head. And it wasn't even that many. It was like 3. And I just can't remember.
Him.
Emmett's gone. You just
Sure,
missed
we'll
him.
just kind of cycle
Young
through all the
man,
options
I've
anyway.
been sitting on the bench of Hill Valley Criminal Court for 15 years. I can smell a dissembler a mile away. Now, are you going to turn him over, or will I have to use force?
Don't
Dissembler.
antagonize him.
Well, if you're not gonna say anything,
So he is up there with you.
Thanks a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second. You dare to disobey a direct order?
Emmett,
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
But the bullet was your plan. It's going to give you a fair trial.
just go deal with him. What have you got to lose?
That's what they said to Custer.
So, what's your plan?
I just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in, and that'll be that.
Okay, that is a plan.
Science.
Maybe he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Here!
Oh. Okay, I think I remember what I was saying before Joan of Arc and before his butthole. It was the references. The reference that the guy was making about stealing the wallet was from Back to the Future Part 1? Yeah, no, Part 2. It was from Back to the Future Part 2 when Marty goes back in time to the first movie, and it's after Biff punches out not Biff. It's after George punches out Biff, and he has the Gray Sports Almanac on him in the past, and Marty took it out, and the guy was like, I think he stole his wallet. That's what that was from. I'm pretty sure that's what I was going to start talking
I want to
about
speak to my son.
before I was getting all
Emmett's
distracted.
not ready to talk to you directly.
I suppose you're his mouthpiece.
I guess so. Yeah.
Listen,
can't
can't
talk
this
him out
wait?
of
I
it.
would love to
His
hear the
mind is
reaction for
made
that
up.
one.
So, if talking won't work, there's always threshing.
I don't even know what he just said there. I
If I
hope
can
these.
say so, sir. The problem is you're coming on too strong.
I hope
You
these don't lead
intimidate
to the
him.
next
I
level of the
don't
dialogue
intimidate
because
him
I actually.
enough. That's the problem.
Okay,
He says it's no use
I think we'll
talking
get to go
you.
through all of this.
You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I'll listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
Dang.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm counting to 4. 1, 2, 3. So, is your client prepared to make a statement?
Okay.
Can't you two have it out later?
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
No!
Yeah.
Stay right there.
Okay.
Emmett,
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
Okay. So if he explains it,
you heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well,
At least give it a shot.
Father,
what is he wearing under that
you've never
jumpsuit?
understood
It looks
the
like
first
he's
thing
wearing a
about me.
scarf.
All you want to do is step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's
It's
like.
almost
to
like he's wearing a kimono, actually.
Dreams, to have ambitions so great and so powerful that they've got a life of their own. And it's all you can do to hang on for dear life while they've got a bond where they must. This is America, Pop.
His glasses
In
don't
America,
match.
a person
He's got
doesn't
the
have to do what his father did.
Teddy
Isn't that
Roosevelt.
why you came to
Teddy Roosevelt
America?
thing
To
gone.
live where there wouldn't be so many rules? Well,
Yeah, I got that last part.
Are you
They came from
happy?
Germany. They were the Von Brauns. No, they're the Browns.
Please, you gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm afraid of. Emmett's just...
Stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Okay.
It's actually
but
not
if you
too
look
far
at it
off.
from the right angle,
That's
those
actually not
traits
too
are
far
kinda
off.
Good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Look, Your Honor, you don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
It's flown before.
Sure.
Well, that's not.
Sure it will.
Ha! You know as well as I how it'll end. Disaster!
Maybe, and maybe not, but even if it does, I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as his father to see to it there are no more mistakes.
Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself.
Needs
Maybe
his
things
freedom.
were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you
It's
know
not
about
1912
taking
anymore.
chances? Try moving to
Which
a
is an
strange
appropriate joke for
country
that guy.
where you don't speak the language. There's only $2 to your name.
You?
You bet your socks, me. And I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa? He was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well, Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to. Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Emmett,
Here to play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
Do not get that joke? I wish I did. But it's not. Yeah, screw
I
it.
really think he means it this time.
He won't listen to me.
Okay, so he's got a strong personality.
Strong personality. Lord save us from strong fathers. Why couldn't I have been born to a nice, wimpy milquetoast?
Yeah, well, that's no picnic either. The important thing is, fathers can change.
Says you.
Do, do, do. He only yells because he
Down,
loves
he's
you.
just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
He says you get your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too.
You know,
Mothers ain't at all
okay.
like me.
I never noticed this
Gentle
before
and
until just
sweet and
now.
endlessly patient.
But-
If anything, I'm more like... skip it.
You were starting to say that you're like,
Skip it.
can it be that you and your dad?
No, next subject.
Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
May I come up?
What in the world is that shadow on the ground? If you go back for a
So,
second, there's
You
just
think my
there's
new
almost like
invention
Trixie's
is a
shadow,
disaster
but
waiting to happen?
obviously she's supposed to be standing next to
yes,
the
I
phone.
do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to support him.
up. You're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator. Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Oh, I guess she was standing there. Shadow's still off.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
So what I was gonna say is that Emmett's eyes don't actually move sometimes. Like, you can see they're moving there, but when he was moving his head around a bunch, his eyes were staying in the same place, but his head was moving, so it looked like his eyes, it looked like he was emoting more than he actually was. It was just his head moving. Ooh, he almost killed those people.
Look at that! He's flying!
Okay, so no joke, this would still change a lot about the future. Because his first thing was supposed to be a disaster, but he made an effing flying car. That still changes a lot about the future, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Interesting. I think he crashed. But yeah, like his eyes were staying in the same place, but his head was moving, so it was like, when he did that.
Stop! Get back here!
Holy crap.
You okay?
I thought I could change her. Things could be different.
Forget about it. Come on. We gotta find a way to stop her.
Why is there an electro? Holy crap. This is getting even crazier.
Move! Marty!
Dude. Whoa. I mean, he's vanishing, but still. Holy crap. Why is the lightning sound effect going on in the background?
Say something.
It's just on repeat. I'm dying. Like, I'm dying.
Potassium, iridium, titanium, ruthenium.
I'll get help.
Newspaper.
What?
What
You mean?
saying? Oh.
Gonna get you to a hospital, doctor. You're gonna be okay.
Yes. Oh, I think I am going to be okay. Marty.
Well, now the question is,
Come on, Doc.
where in the
Doc,
world is he
don't
gonna
do
pop
this.
up now that he's vanishing? This version is vanishing, so where's the other one?
Ah,
The new
Come back.
Doc.
Doc?
Marty,
That's funny.
have you been out here the whole time?
Damn it. Is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either.
Oh,
At least
man.
not until all the broken glass is swept up. Oh, what was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size will play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic currents simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
I don't understand anything he just said.
Discouraged? By what? You mean what happened in there? Oh, that was a learning experience. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge. Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, Is something wrong?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost somebody.
Oh, how sad. Anyone I know?
It was, Carl Sagan.
What? The guy who tried to hire me in there? You were friends with him? Strange. But how?
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you.
Not yet.
What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here. But there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Please, Emmett, don't ask any.
What's this? Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
You know what? Let's see what happens.
Okay, here goes.
What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me, don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett! Where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise.
I'd be such a liar. I'd be like, I'm just gonna look at this right now, because, like,
Wait. I will see you again, right?
my curiosity is like way too much.
Guarantee it.
Although I don't know. Maybe me being me, as nerdy as I am, I'd probably be like, you know what? I'd probably act like maybe he's from the future. That's probably crazy to think. It might not be crazy to think. I don't have a time traveling DeLorean. Yeah, they put the ice on it. Mr. Fusion.
Hey, it worked.
They still don't really explain, maybe it'll come somewhere later, but they still don't really explain where the DeLorean came from.
Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
How was the ceremony?
Long. You've got a theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
Let's go.
I came to rescue you.
Teenage me?
No, you. But then teenage you got mixed up in it. See, you were in jail and...
Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
Me? Nah, no. Well,
potentially.
I'm still a little confused about my...
Where is he? Where's that no good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name.
Hey.
You see my Artie anywhere?
Artie McFly?
That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy. Can you believe it?
Canadian floozy.
Hitched?
Oh,
Married.
crap.
I swear, that boy's gonna put his papa in an early grave.
Okay, so...
So that's how she got her job back.
I just had to pause for a second. For anyone who couldn't tell, that was actually Michael J. Fox. And I've been saying it like, yeah, like this guy sounds like Michael J. Fox. But hearing them talk back and forth is like, holy crap. This dude who's playing Marty, like young Marty, sounds exactly like Michael J. Fox. Like, I was like, those sounds like the same person. Like, they might have lied to people. But that was supposed to be Michael J. Fox as Artie's father.
Ah, he's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me.
Ugh.
Wait, that was Great-Grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me.
Back to the Future Part 3.
Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Man, this
Calm
is
down, Marty.
insane.
You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
That car!
Uh-oh.
Oh, great.
Okay, so Edna still has a
How the hell
DeLorean,
did
right?
she get back here?
She...
You? You're not Edna. What's going on here?
Oh,
Is this
man.
some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well,
Wait, Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
That's really
That's what
bad.
you call it. It made a loud noise, and then,
And then
wham! Nothing!
Lightning and fire and
Great
stuff.
Scott.
I think
Marty,
the time
you
circuits
have
are still
any notion
off.
what date she might
So
have jumped to?
none at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack.
Yeah.
They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad.
This is nuts.
This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
That can't be good.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh, what? Oh my god, what a bitch. What is she doing to wipe away everything? Oh my goodness. I'm surprised there's not a 6th episode, by the way. This seems like a epic place to just end an
Hill
episode.
Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left us.
Oh my goodness. This
Something must have happened
freaking control
a
freak
long time ago.
literally wiped out the development of a city. Hayesville.
Well, now you two looking mighty lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it
She
no
didn't go
mind.
too far
Look,
back then.
maybe you can help us.
Uh,
We're looking for Hill Valley.
Well, which is it, a hill or a valley?
No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
When did Hill Valley go away?
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever.
well, that's
it was
interesting.
Must have happened at
It was
least
before 1885.
45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary
Scary
Mary.
Mary.
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who can tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you
That's
direct us to her?
absolutely
It's
insane, man.
imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
Why wouldn't she talk to us?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, we gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you.
Bye, Michael J.
I'm
Fox.
kicking myself for sending you up there.
Well, so first she turned Hill Valley into
Can I drive?
1984. Then she erased Hill Valley because she went back in time, and I mean she was trapped. It's not like she knew what she was doing, but somehow she managed to find herself back in the 1800s. And
Mary Pickford.
I mean, it's just crazy. How do you stop an entire town just by being a scary person? And also, that's the theme playing with banjo music. It's actually pretty cool. Wow.
An old saloon sign. Cool. Too bad it's all burnt.
Burned out DeLorean.
Doc, it's a... Look!
That was really weird. I don't understand. I don't understand that.
Mary Pickford.
So,
A blacksmith sign. I wonder if it's from Doc's old shop.
oh, he took it. Okay. Mr. Fusion. This is confusing. I mean, I guess nothing is permanent, or nothing's instantaneous, which they proved, you know, in the other episodes, because otherwise Marty would have disappeared a long time ago as soon as we got to, like, you know, the alternate 1980 or 1986. So
I'm guessing this mop doesn't get much use. Look!
I guess it's because I'm yelling.
Look!
Why did she hang the parts on it? Hey, Frisbee. That's Back to the Future Part 3. Okay. A broken cactus? That's weird.
Look!
Why is it keeps making these freaking rattlesnake noise. Oh. That explains why they're on a wire.
Away from the cabin!
Pardon us for intruding, madam. We were wondering if you could tell us...
I don't talk to hooligans!
On a very friendly sort.
Doc, that was Edna.
No, man.
Strickland? Impossible.
This is how she was when I first met her. I had to... Listen, just leave it to me.
Okay, you think you know how to handle her. Just remember, we need to know what happened to Hill Valley, and just as importantly, the precise time when it happened.
Oh my goodness. So, oh, well, I didn't think he...
Hey, Miss Strick...
Who are you?
Yakov Smirnov?
That's a foolish name, and I make it a rule not to talk to strangers with foolish names.
But we're not strangers.
How do I know you?
Well, all these work.
You tried to have me arrested once.
I feel like the evil route
ago.
would spark her
Remember?
memory
Listen,
a bit
Sonny,
better.
I'm an easygoing woman, but I got a few rules I live by. And rule number 1 is, I never, ever talk about the past! Or the future, neither. I don't talk about any day but today.
That's gotta
I
suck.
guess that
just
didn't
being
go so well.
stuck in the past like that.
Talk about the past, because there's
It's
something
the
in
future.
her past she's trying to forget. But we're gonna pry it out of her. Go ahead, knock on the door again.
I technically did knock the first time, but...
Edna's
saying.
grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future.
Okay. Some nice logic there. Just step over the effing super wire.
What?
It's me again, your old friend.
How do I know you?
Okay, so arrested didn't work. Spent today to get. Oh, I
We
guess.
spent the day together,
We did? Where?
at the expo.
That's crazy. I've been here all... What day is it?
Tuesday, October 13th, 1931.
October 13th, 1931. October 13th. Something funny about that date. Well, what are you here for?
I mean, is she like super senile or what? I'm super confused.
Come on, Miss Strickland.
Miss who?
Strickland. You're Edna Strickland.
Take a look at the mailbox, Sonny. Name's Pickford. Mary Pickford. And it has been for as long as I care to remember. And like I told you, I don't care to remember!
Listen, lady, you've got to tell us where Hill Valley went.
Hill Valley? You're standing in Hill Valley. Population 1.
But there used to be a regular town here, right?
Might be there was a town once long ago, or might be it was in the future. How many times I gotta tell you I don't talk about any time but today?
Okay.
You see that car over there? You stole that from Carl Sagan, and you time jumped into the past.
Me? Steal a car? You got a lot of nerve, Sonny. Everyone in town knows that Mary Pickford's the most law-abiding citizen that Hill Valley's ever had. And I don't give a fig about the past.
I brought something for you.
What is it? Let me see.
That's not what I meant to do. Oh. I thought I still had the newspaper on me. That's what I was going to show her. Oh, let's go with the algae cake. It's disgusting effing algae cakes.
I brought you these algae cakes.
Wait there.
Gross. Yoink.
Not bad. You got anything else for me?
Flower?
I brought you this.
I ain't interested in flowers.
Wait till you hear.
And I especially ain't interested in talking flowers. Put them away.
Oh. No, that doesn't really make a lot of sense, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I brought you this picture.
Who's that?
You don't know him, but he looks a lot like this guy you did know.
Not interested.
I brought you him.
Him? Who him? Him who?
Emmett Brown.
Look hard. Don't tell me you don't recognize your own boyfriend.
My boyfriend?
Yeah, he's
It's getting real crazy.
He's all grown up.
Come closer, fella.
Marty, what am I supposed to do?
Trust me, Doc. Just go with it.
I mean, it's legitimately like
Can't
she
be.
lost all of her
Emmett.
memories.
Yes.
But at the same time, not
It's me.
really. Because she's playing it up, but she remembers.
It is. It's October 13th, 1931. Oh, and you are Emmett. Emmett. How did I get so turned around? Have I been dreaming or...
I'm old.
Stay there.
So she
It's a classic
kind of doesn't
Repressed
remember.
memory syndrome.
Ah.
Once the mental dam is broken, the subject is immediately plunged into the midst of the very scenes she's trying to forget.
Okay. I mean, she looks way better here than she did in the original timeline when she was old originally. Like, she actually seems like she's healthier here
Darling,
than
you've
before.
come back.
And her voice instantaneously changed.
Of course I knew you
Youthful
would.
vim and vigor.
An intelligent boy like you wouldn't be one to throw away true love all because of a silly quarrel. I've already forgotten about last night's little tiff. I trust you've done the same?
Of course I have.
Of course I have. What?
Edna? Snuckles?
Schnookums.
Schnookums.
You're sweet. But you're still keeping company with this Smirnoff character. I insist you drop him. He's a bad influence. And you've got to stop working on that dangerous electrokinetic... What's this?
Of course.
Okay.
You got it.
I suppose now you're miffed with me for forcing Detective Parker to close your booth down. Bitter medicine for you, I know, but I had to do it. And Parker had no choice but to obey my orders. He knows that my opinion carries a lot of weight in Hill Valley, and he'd never... Parker would never... Oh...
I did not see that one coming.
What is it?
I don't know. Something about Detective Parker. something that happened to me on October 13th. What could it be?
Well, he was the one that disappeared first. He like vanished before the town even disappeared. So I feel like it has to be something to do. I don't know.
Here's something that'll make you remember.
Remember what? I don't like to remember. Who are you? What are you doing in my yard?
I'm sorry, a wooden tooth.
No, Edna, no yarn.
What?
This is Emmett speaking. It's October 13th, 1931.
Yes.
And something's about to happen.
Oh yes, something big. But what?
But what indeed?
Directly, it'll break the spell.
What indeed? Okay. Check the DeLorean. Mr. Fusion.
I hate to see it like this.
It's really weird. Don't know why I'm doing this, but let's check the outhouse.
Yeah, I can wait.
Frisbee. Broken character. Tripwire. Tree. That should have done.
Who's there?
Please, Mom, don't interrupt the trance.
Can I go to the door?
It's locked.
Shouldn't be. It's the 1800s. What do I have?
Help me figure
I
something
kind of
out.
want to keep this going because I feel like we're close to the end.
I'm not sure what she's searching for.
Did Detective Parker do something to Edna at the expo?
Yeah, he tried to arrest her.
That must be it. Can you think of a way to prompt her memory?
Handcuffs. If we had some.
Explain something to me, Doc. Edna jumped to the past and made Hill Valley disappear, right?
That's the working hypothesis.
Then how come we're still around?
Okay.
Whatever Edna did to Hill Valley must have happened so long ago that the ripples in the time stream haven't caught up with us yet.
So, how long do we have before the ripples catch up with us?
Oh, I'm sure we've got at least an hour before everything goes to hell.
Great.
Okay.
If we don't restore the timeline, I'll never be born, right?
Probably not.
But even if we do
Very
restore,
nonchalant.
my grandpa's gotten married the wrong woman. Either way, I'm host.
One crisis at a time, Marty. Right now, let's worry about getting the full story out of Edna.
Edna used the DeLorean to jump into the past. I wonder why she never jumped out again.
Put yourself in her shoes. Unexpectedly propelled into the past by an unreliable time machine. Would you risk another trip?
I might. Maybe we could check the time circuits to find out what date she landed.
Way too
We
old.
could, if there's anything left of the time circuits, but I'm afraid they rusted out long ago.
When do you think it died? The DeLorean, I mean.
That vehicle hasn't been operational in a very long time. My guess is whatever happened to Hill Valley also happened to it.
Because she's in her, or was, like, I would assume she was in her 20s or like late teens. Because Artie seemed like he was a teenager still, but she seemed like she was actually like in her 20s. So, let's say that's 60 years. It was 1931. It's so confusing because it doesn't make sense. Like what he was saying, what Doc was saying, like it happened so long ago that the time ripples must take a lot of time to catch up. But it's like that doesn't make sense because Marty's dad was a grandfather, great grandfather, I guess. Was like, you know, he drove past them. So it's like, okay, well, Hill Valley needed to exist in 1885. Okay, so it's after 1885, so they aren't affected in those regards. So it is after that, because they, you know, I was jumping through time too much, because it's not the 1800s. It is still 1931. It just changed around them. So what she did had to have happened like right after they left, because if they were there, it would have had an effect on everything that happened, and that would have changed. That should have been instantaneous, but it's also time travel. It can be whatever you want it to be.
I've been dealing with Edna Strickland a lot lately, and I've seen her old and I've seen her young, but I've never seen her so...
That shit crazy?
Oh.
Right. How do you think Edna got this way?
I guess that Edna's immense guilt over whatever she did in the past.
Really interesting tie he's wearing.
Traveling through time has caused her to repress her memories. If we want to find out what happened, we'll have to break through those blocks, preferably before the time ripples catch up with us.
You really think we can get through to Edna? She seems pretty out there.
Even the most repressed memories can be restored with the appropriate stimulation. We just have to find the right cues to lead her down a path of emotional recovery before we get erased by the time stream.
Sure, no problem.
It's disorienting enough under the best of circumstances. Imagine the effect on a mind that's completely unprepared, especially a mind that doesn't deal well with chaos.
That's true.
I still can't believe my grandpa married Trixie. What are we gonna do about that?
That's like two disasters in one. It's like
we'll have to take a back seat to unravel this unspeakable catastrophe.
We go through.
I'm sure you will.
I pressed it one time for sure. But it's really crazy. It's like, okay, we have Artie marrying the wrong woman, so that's how, you know, Trixie was able to stay, you know, doing the thing, because now she's married to an American citizen, you know, that sort of deal. So it's like, okay, well, how in the world do we fix that? And then, poof, Edna disappears, everything's gone around us, and it's just pure madness. So, I am going to end this here, although the next episode might be the last. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like this could take about 20 to 30 minutes, and then we do the Artie Trixie stuff could be most likely take a solid 30 minutes or so. So I think maybe the next episode will be the last one, and I don't know, we'll see what happens there, how much longer I might actually have. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I had a good time with this one. I actually had a pretty decent time with this week. I got to go into the glass house. Super great. That wasn't insanely difficult. We get Doc trying to be Jacques Cousteau, which I don't know, I just found that very entertaining for some reason. But it was simple. You can go through. I was, you know, it wasn't like insanely difficult with the puzzles. We even got a cool glitch inside the glass house, so that was pretty cool too. And now we have two disasters rolled into one, and somehow 1931 has become this. So she wiped away an entire town. It's absolutely insane to me. It's crazy. Also, we got a Frisbee reference, so that's really cool too. And we also got the wallet reference as well. So got some references, got a glitch, got to go in the glass house twice, and now it looks like we're in 1885, but we're still in 1931, which is really, really funny, because that's why I kept thinking we were in the 1800s, because she has like an outhouse and stuff, and it's like, that doesn't actually, like, she could have a bathroom in her house. It is 1931, but, you know, I guess an outhouse is simpler. You don't need someone to come fix the pipes and whatnot. So she does what she wants to do. So we'll see how that plays out in the next episode. But like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Of course, we'd love to read your comments down in the comment section below, so please put them there if you are so inclined to do so. And we'll see what happens in this next episode, so please join me in the next part.